Professor, have you heard that the Smoothie Depository is now offering all sorts of new food products?
The demands of Tepay do require an efficient food depository. What type of food products do you mean, Professor?
Oh, ground fruit, fruit pie, fruit sandwiches, little fruit slices for the kids, all sorts of things really, and it's all quite delicious. My favorite is a good old red apple froob.
What do you mean the food products are made out of Frubian corpses? Manservant Daryl, it would be a waste to let all those slain Frubians rot as they die. So, through Tepay ingenuity, we put them to good use. I just don't think I am comfortable with eating a sentient being. Then don't, and contribute to needless galactic waste. Look at this, Professor. You have a new message from King Bachingo. Let us see what King Bachingo has for us today. It is I, King Bachingo, and Professor Proboscis, I have a new mission for you. You must travel to what remains of the United Brothers of Fiber and introduce to those sorry Fibermen the Tepay Smoothie Depository. My king, not to doubt you, but what service does bringing a chain restaurant to a collapsing empire do Tepay? Should we not simply conquer those Fibermen and subject them to our rule? You see, Professor, General Cha-Cha suggested to me that instead of investing in costly military hardware, we have the inferiors of the galaxy pay for their own subjugation. How is that possible? The Fibermen are such a proud and arrogant people. They would never pay for their own subjugation. A little thing known as cultural imperialism. We spread the ideals and brands of Tepay, and the people of the galaxy will only come closer to us. King Bachingo out. Come, manservant Daryl. There is much work to be done. Time machine teleporter, activate!
Prob, welcome to the Tepay Smoothie Depository. King Pachingo told me you would be coming my way, man.
Prob?
Whoa, your whole title has too many syllables for this simple chef.
Alright then, I guess at least you didn't call me Dr. Proboscis. I have been sent by King Bachingo to spread this franchise across the UBF.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. But the problem is, Fibermen don't seem to understand the concept of fast food.
And why should they? Us Tepayans might, but the Fibermen have their own unique culture, and who are we to take that away from them?
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but this is my employment.
Do not listen to him. He's as insufferable as all my other manservants.
Yeah, there aren't too many jobs around here anymore after all the Fiber brothers blew up.
Well, why don't we ask the Fibermen? There are some shambling about out there. You, Fiberman, what is it that you value in your food?
Please do not kill me.
Then answer the question.
I do not know. Is edibility an option?
It is a most stupid one. Manservant Daryl, get me my laser rifle. Wow, for what reason? Can't you tell you're frightening this poor Fiberman? Don't you remember when his entire society and way of life collapsed in one single gasp? Your services and commentary are no longer required. I have retrieved my laser rifle myself. Laser rifle, activate!
Laser noise.
Tepayin, I thought it over. And what I prefer most in my food is fiber.
Fiber? Is that all?
I think so. I am a fiber man after all. Fiber is all that I consume.
Would you say this is true for all Fibermen?
No, my cousin has an odd thing for calcium. We call her a calcium man.
Alright then, I suppose your cousin won't become one of our customers. I must return to Chef Balunga. Balunga, from interviewing several Fibermen, I've learned that the Fibermen desire most in their life is fiber. I believe we should stress the fiberness in our frube smoothies and advertise that in all of our commercials.
Of course, it was staring us right in the face. Hey, our slogan should be, "There's nothing like fiber from a frube."
I will have an ad prepared, and once it is completed, it will be aired across this entire nation.
Hey, Prob, look at all the Fibermen gathered outside. We're going into business.
Those Fibermen are protesting. Look at all their signs.
Sure enough, Tepay cultural imperialism will not stand. That is not very catchy now, is it? We should offer them some food.
I will go out there. I will show them the ways of Tepay myself.
Oh, look, it is one of those cultural imperializers.
Go home. We don't want your smoothie depository.
Do not be ridiculous. Our smoothie depository offers the most fibrous meals you can find around in this entire nation.
But we feel we have a unique culture worth preserving and do not want your Tepay culture.
All of you will eat at the smoothie depository, enjoy it, give us your money, or face genocide.
My fiber brothers, if we eat there, then they will open another and another and another, and then more stores will come until they morph all of the United Brothers of Fiber into Tepay 2.0.
That is completely ridiculous. All Tepay wants to do is provide nutritious, fibrous fruit smoothies for our fiber friends.
Then why is there propaganda written all over the cups, bags, and food wrappers?
That's just the Tepay style.
Yogurtin, Professor Proboscis appears to have already established a Tepay presence, don't you know, on the planet. Oh, how interesting. What type of presence don't you know? Has Tepay decided to offer aid and help rebuild the UBF? Oh no, it appears at the current moment it is merely one Tepay smoothie depository, don't you know? A restaurant? Is it a restaurant with tanks underneath? A space hangar? An undercover base of operations, don't you know? All of our most refined senses can only detect a restaurant, don't you know? Though the pride of Tepay is in orbit, sir. The Republic of Tepay seems to have lost its way. Problems can only be fixed through force these days. Prepare to send in the fighters to destroy this restaurant.
The lactate? What are they doing here?
Professor, this burning wreckage of your restaurant says that frube smoothies are a good source of calcium.
Yes, indeed. Something has to support the gluttonous bodies of the Froobs.
How exotic! I will have to tell my friends about it once it is rebuilt.
Of course, there is nothing like calcium from a Froob.
How catchy!
My king, the lactates seek to challenge our influence in this region. They have already made the first attacks on us.
Professor, not to cut your message short, but we are receiving a message from a lactate juggernaut in the area.
Put them on screen.
I see that Tepay seeks to exert its power in this region, Professor. Lactate will not let this stand. Prepare to be eliminated, don't you know?
Q2A2, put engines at full speed. Let us make our escape.